Good morning, everybody. How are we all doing today? On this hot Friday. We've made it to the end of the week. Now, I've got lots and lots to rabbit on about today. Let me just get all this sorted. A bit more. Okay, so I want to go through, obviously, your card of the day. I'd like to go through all the horoscopes, if I can, with just your weekend messages, and we're going to talk about Lion's Gate. Have you heard of Lion's Gate? So I'm going to read to you, morning Pauline, I'm going to read to you what I've already blogged about the Lion's Gate. So, I don't know if you've all heard, morning Yvette, if you've heard about Lion's Gate, it happens every year, this is when it happens. So I'm just going to read to you what I've got, it's also in Leo season. Morning Abby. So, it's quite a cool time, it's an exciting time, and it happens on the 8th of, phone call coming through. It happens on the 8th of August, which is today. It's the 8th of the 8th, so in its own energy, that's quite special, isn't it? Morning, Alan. So, it marks the peak of the influx of the high frequency energy onto the planet Earth, right up until the 12th of August. So we've got this frequency, this vibration changing around us. It's been around for thousands of years, as far back as the Mayan times, and the cosmic gateway has been marked on calendars and celebrated with the ceremonies and rituals. Morning, Darren. The second brightest star in the sky is called Sirius, also known as the spiritual sun. Sirius emits an energy that is hugely activating for all of us. It gives us an awakening and further ascension into our spiritual enlightenment. Although it is always working, it is at this time it comes into alignment with our sun and the earth, origins, belts and other signs, aligning perfectly to a pyramid magnifying the power of Sirius. So where does the lion part come from? Sirius A is the origin of a race of star beings known as the Felidae. I think that's pronounced that right. This is a feline species with a long connection to Earth, whose purpose at this time is to support the ascension of humankind. Their cat or lion consciousness energy was much more heavily actioned during the Luminarian, Atlantean and Egyptian times, as you can imagine. With the power of the alignment today, August the 8th, this higher level lion energy becomes activated on the Earth plane, resulting in the greater awakening. It is to serve to help ground the high frequency energy. All over the galaxy, the Sirians are known for their incredible proficiency in making things manifest. This is a great time to manifest your desires and do away with things that no longer serve us, enabling us to live a more evolved being. It is also said that the portal is being held open by two lions sitting either side of the gate that is happening during this astrological season of Leo. Quite magical, eh? Morning, Polly. If you have you been not feeling yourself lately or out of balance, your chakras, to some, may be been reloaded, so to speak, for this upgrade. So be gentle on yourself over the next few days, as it has a strong influence on our physical and energy bodies. So be aware of aches and pains during this process. I'm so pleased I'm going to the beach tomorrow. For those sensitive souls, you may feel like you have multi-dimensional roots in other star systems. You may feel this transition very strongly. Pay attention to your dreams. I had the craziest dream last night about dead birds and overcoming obstacles. The meaning, I know, was overcoming obstacles. But there was stuff, I don't like heights, and there was things in my dream to do with being up in height. But then I was overcoming that. It was just a whole, there was like this circus thing going on, but there was all these, dead birds in my back garden, my dad's back garden, but it was all different dead birds. It was bizarre, even out in the street. Anyway, so pay attention to your dreams. Because the signs and symbols you are reading right now, for there could be upgrading your knowledge in a more powerful way. August the 8th, known as 88 in the ancient art of numerology, the number 8 represents power, prosperity, and the flow of energy. So magical times. And particularly if you are a Leo, you might be feeling a little bit more Leo-y. Morning, Kirsty. Morning, Diane. Morning, Ellie. It was good last night, Kirsty, wasn't it? Morning, Yvette. Morning, Linda. You enjoyed the quiz. Great. It was funny. Morning, Sean. Morning, Emma there. Morning, Kelly. Morning, Charlotte. So there's quite a lot of powerful influences anyway going on with all the astrological retrogrades at the moment. It's just a bit of a crazy time, and I've said it before, we've got these, morning Hayley, these next 5 months that are all a bit weird, but the Lion's Gate today opens up this portal of sensitivity and helps you just have a bit more of a spiritual awakening, really, and find like, aha, get it more. I just kind of get it more. But it does happen every year. But I think this year it's particularly powerful because of all the retrogrades. Morning Rachel, because of everything going on. So there's a little bit about Lion's Gate. Now, like I said, we're going to do a card a day, card for your day today, and then we're going to go through all your tarot scopes, all your tarot signs, no we're not, all your star signs, and I thought I was more on it today than yesterday, and see what's going on for the weekend for you guys. So if you want to swing by the shop today, we're here 10 till 4, and we're doing our tarot share. Morning Katrina. So I think what I'm going to start to do on Fridays is a little tarot talk each week. So if you want to understand a bit more about the cards, it won't be, morning Cheryl, it won't be a lesson as such, but we can just have a little group if you want to swing by, just to talk about the cards, like a little tarot share circle really. And we'll set it up as a bit of a theme each week, where we can go through different tarot cards, or questions that you've got, or spreads that you want to see. I have got a Lion's Gate spread, but I've not got around to getting it printed up properly yet, but I will get on to doing that today. Morning John. So let's have a look at our card for the day, shall we? It feels exciting energy, doesn't it? It feels nice energy today. 8-8, nice balance. Okay, oh, here we go. This is our card for today. It's the Wheel of Fortune. Gorgeous card. Now the Wheel of Fortune is about luck, it's about change, and it's about things moving in your favour. So if you have had a bit of a bumpy ride, this says things are starting to smooth out there. It does take a little while, it might not happen straight away. You usually got a September vibe, so you could be on your way to smoothing things out. Now there's lots of knowledge that comes in with this, expansion knowledge. It's ruled by Jupiter, that's where the expansion comes in. And it's, you know, although it's luck and destiny, it's also expanding what it is that you want to know. So with this Lion's Gate energy that's coming up, expect to have a little bit more of an epiphany, or a bit more of a spiritual awakening awareness coming in around you. Morning Kirsty. Now if you're looking at studying things, this is an excellent card that will support that. And it's also saying things that have gone down, you're now going to find, you know, luck is turning, things are going to go much more in your favour. If you've had a run of good luck, then it says that things will start to stabilise now. Everything's just returning to how it should be. And it's got a destiny match in it. So it's indicating that, you know, you have to go with the flow at the moment, because destiny is playing out where it needs to be. So try not to stress about anything, try not to force anything, just surrender. I've been talking quite a lot about that. And the Wheel of Fortune, it is this lucky card, but it is indicating that destiny is playing a huge part on where your pathways are. And I just think it's huge over these next 5 months particular. Now, there will be some shifts coming in October, but that will lead you really to December, where you should be. So if you've been thinking about doing something around work, if you've been thinking like, oh, I really want to get going with that, particularly spiritual work, or changing things, how you've been doing things in a spiritual way, now is the time to be doing it. Whatever it is, if you want to be leaving jobs, whatever it is that you'll think, yeah, I need to be doing that, this is the time to do it. Take that bit of risk, because you've got that lovely luck on your side. What it's also indicating is that your things from the past, things that have caused you problems, you're learning about this now, you're understanding it, so you're not going to take that forward, you're recognizing it. And you know, a few weeks back we talked about our shadow side, and that, you know, that came out as to what it is, where your purpose lies really. Somebody asked me yesterday, I want to know what my purpose is. My belief, everyone's different, my belief, part of your purpose is your lessons. So it's not necessarily what job you should be doing, or who you should be with, or where you should be, but it's about recognising those patterns that you keep repeating, those negative patterns, and understanding why you keep repeating them, so that that's your soul's purpose, that's what you're here to learn. Once you've recognised that, you can enjoy a nice peaceful life. I used to think that you'd end up dying once you recognised your soul's purpose and you've sorted your stuff out. I thought that was it, game over, but I now believe that it's that you just have a much more peaceful life until your time. So have a little think about repeated patterns. What is it that you keep going around in circles about? And then take that knowledge and wisdom with you into this next chapter. Okay, so I need to keep that out. So let's have a little look now. We're going to start off for the weekend, your weekend messages with Aries. We always start off with Aries. It's the first house in astrology. It's the leader in astrology. So Aries, here we are. Aries, this is your weekend card message. You've got the Hanged Man, Aries. Now the Hanged Man is about thinking about things, and it's about sacrifices and releases. So you Aries, you could be thinking this weekend, it's about seeing the bigger picture. So you might be thinking long term, where do I want to be in 3 years, 4 years, not necessarily in the next couple of weeks. You're looking at how you can change patterns as well with this. So you could stay where you are, and you might find that you just tick along quite nicely, but your growth could be stunted. But if you expand your things, if you expand your thinking, if you start to think outside the box a bit more and see the bigger picture and look at where you can make some changes, break past habits, break cycles, then you'll start to grow here. So this is surrendering, letting go of what no longer serves you, Aries, letting go of the binds and the ties of the past, and thinking on a more higher frequency, on a more spiritual, uplifting sort of revolution there about what it is you really, really want. But while you're thinking about it, this isn't an action card, this is about thinking about it. You're just hanging around at the moment. So over the weekend, it's not necessarily doing things, Aries, it's about thinking about things to decide what it is you really want as you move forward. And I'll probably wait until we get into the new moon in Virgo, so a couple more weeks, because the new moon in Virgo is going to get you much more on the ball, much more sharper, and you'll feel more motivated, particularly around your duty and work of others. Now let's have a look for Taurus over the weekend, okay? Taurus, 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 Taurus. We've got the friendship card and the teammates card. So Tauruses, you could be finding that there's lots of study going on, that there's you're working towards goals, you're working towards things, but in teams, small teams, two or three people there, and you could find that you bring something to the table, they bring something to the table, so all together you can work as a whole. But teammates, this is also around friendships, knowing that you've got good friendships around you, there's a friendship vibe around you, and you might find that you just need your friends a little bit more, or that you're helping your friends a little bit more at this time. It's the building card, which suits Tauruses really well, because we're builders. So this is about building, working in teams to be able to build something bigger, build something better. And it's a 3, so it's like something from an idea, the 1 has gone into the 2, and now it's in tarot, things move into 3 stages. So the 3 is like a completed stage, or something where you're now ready to move on to the 4s and the 5s there. So team building, Tauruses, working with plans and seeing how you can bring everything together to be able to get what you really want there. Okay, let's have a look for Geminis now. This is your weekend card. Oh, it's thrown out at me, Gemini. Oh, it's a lovely card. The 10 out of 10, the 10 of Cups, happy ever after, emotional fulfillment, emotional happiness. This is a feeling like that you're, not just counting your blessings, but you really are feeling that blessed being around you. It's a lovely card, particularly for your emotions, so relationships, friendships here, and it's a really lovely card of a completed cycle there around you. So great weekend for you Geminis there, embracing that emotional happiness. You could find that you're talking about moving, or maybe you've just moved, or doing things around the home that's going to make your home feel a little bit more loving, a little bit more homely, a bit more happier and contented there. Again, it's a happy family card. It indicates that the family around you are in a good space, Gemini. So just enjoy this lovely card over the weekend for you Geminis. Happy ever after. It can indicate engagements or marriages or children as well there. So if you're looking to do any of that, this is a positive step towards it. Emotional contentment for you Geminis this weekend. And it's going to be a sunny weekend, isn't it? So, I hope, well, it is in the UK. I don't know about the rest of the world. I know we've got Mayo in Australia there. It's not so sunny there. Now, we're moving into Cancer. Cancer, oh, great, Helena, the parcel's arrived. Cancer, guys, this is Justice. Now, Justice card is about accountability. So, Cancerians, you might find that you're... things are trying to get balanced for you. There could be some legal things going on around you to do with either paperwork or housework at the moment. It's also indicating accountability, so it's telling you that you're going to be accountable for your actions. It talks about the truth, that's going to be super important, Cancerians. It's a major card, so it's a big impact card. And also to do with other people's accountability. So if people haven't been true or have been a little bit dodgy, then you might find this weekend things come to light a little bit more there. For me, this is a little bit spiritual as well. It's about dipping your toe in. So Cancerians, you might find that you're trying to get things a bit balanced a little bit more around you, getting your paperwork sorted, getting the authority things in order so that you can dip your toe in and open yourself up a little bit more. Like I said, we've got that Lion's Gate today, and we've also got lots of spiritual awakenings all round coming. So you might find, I'm just ready, I'm feeling a bit more balanced to get into what you want to do. Now Leos, so your birthday month Leos, it's your Leo season. Let's have a look for your weekend stars, okay? Weekend Leos, you've got the Page of Pentacles. Now this is about being practical. This is about thinking about either work or home, anything that's got a practical nature to it. May has just said cold, wet and miserable weekend forecast for Australia. Glad I'm not there. I'm definitely a sun bunny. This, so Leos, this is indicating, yeah, that you need to be thinking. Now it's an early card, it's only a page, so it's like the beginning of something. So it could be a new thought that you're having about work, a new idea that you've got about jobs. It could be that you're thinking about working with somebody in a practical sense, or that you're better off working with somebody in a practical sense there. So it's wrapped up around, could be to do with finances, anything that's got a material aspect there. But because it's the beginning of something, it's just highlighting something new is coming into your ideas and your thoughts there. Now what it could also indicate is that you might have a Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn person, maybe a younger person or someone young at heart, coming into your life, but with good news, bringing good news there. Okay, so that's you Leos. As we move into, I know Leos want fun all the time, don't they? But let's just get grounding you a bit with that practical card. Virgos, let's see what we've got Virgos for the weekend. You've got the Two of Cups, Virgo. A gorgeous, gorgeous card. So this is about two people coming together. Funny, because I was just thinking, I've got one of my best friends is Virgo, and I was thinking when I pulled this, oh, I must get hold of her. We haven't had a catch up for a long time, so I will, Deb, if you're watching, I'm going to message you over the weekend. We can have a good old catch up. So this is two people coming together, united, harmony. Could be new relationships coming in around you, Virgo, or working with somebody around you, Virgo, where there's this compatibility on the same page and in union and harmony. If there's been a little bit of wobble with things, Virgos, this card normally indicates that there will be harmony resolved from it there. But compatibility, unions, working in a good place with somebody. So we're loving that one for Virgos. In my state, Victoria, I'm not sure about the rest of the country. Oh, okay. Okay, no, not done Saggies yet, Leandra. Virgo, after Virgo, we have Libra. Libra, this is your card. It's the Strength card. It's a major card, so it's an important message. The Strength card talks about you Libras needing to have a bit of strength at the moment, so you might have to pull on that inside. This card is says love wins over hate always. So it's about doing things with love. It's about doing things with gentleness. Now you're a harmonious sign anyway. You don't like things out of balance, but you can stick up for people and yourself. But this is about doing things gently. So not throwing your toys out the pram, not being too aggressive with any of your handling there, but making sure that you've got making sure that you're in control, that you've got the power by doing things in a gentle manner, doing things with softer energy there, and getting people to submit to you almost. So by being the one in control, not throwing your toys out the pram, Libra, you can then get people to eat out of the palm of your hand. And really that's what's needed over the weekend. Gentle action, gentle strength over the weekend, but knowing that you've got this, don't lose your power. Okay, we are now moving into Scorpio. So let's have a look, Scorpio, for your weekend. You've got the Four of Cups, Scorpio. Morning, Bill. Now you might find, Scorpios, that you feel a bit bored, a bit frustrated, a bit restless, a bit fed up. So what this card says is that you could go into a little bit of a sulky mood. You might find that you just go and lick your wounds for a little bit, or you just have a bit of time out for you. But as we all need a bit of time out sometimes, but this card, Scorpio, says don't spend too much time there because you could miss opportunities. Look at areas around you that need a bit more motivation. Look around you where you need a bit more excitement, particularly in your romance area, particularly in your love life. You might be feeling a bit bored and fed up, but don't give up, because you know, out of the blue, there could be someone or something coming to ignite that passion for you, or to be able to just open a door of opportunity on an emotional matter there. So even though there's a lot of contemplation around you, Scorpios, this weekend, thinking about things and going within a little bit, taking this little bit of time out, don't forget don't stay there too long, you know, otherwise you could miss something. Now we move into Sagittarians, Leandra. Sagittarians, this is your card for the weekend. It's the Two of Wands. It's a waiting card. So this card is like waiting for good news, waiting for something exciting. It takes that spark of inspiration from the Ace of ones into the next movement of it. So you could think of an idea or already thought of an idea, and now you're moving into the next stage, or you could be waiting on some work opportunities, waiting on some creative opportunities. Creative could be spiritual, could be babies, could be like I said, work, anything there that's like kind of just going to excite you and give you that little bit of motivation that, yeah, I'm ready for it. Travel sometimes comes up with this card. So you might find, I know like travel's a bit weird at the moment, but you could find you're waiting on some travel news as well, Saggies, and you do like your travel, Saggies, you do like that freedom element. There's a lovely feeling of stepping up it though. Whenever this card comes up, it's like you're either getting a promotion or you're waiting on some good news that's going to elevate you, that's going to step you up, Saggies. So you'll be excited to know that, because you are go-getters as a rule. Okay, now we're going to move into Capricorns. Okay, I've got two cards. They popped out. I'm going to do these two because they both popped out both times. Capricorns, you've got two cards. Now, don't forget, guys, if you know your ascendant, listen to your ascendant sign as well. So my sign is Capricorn. So you've got your sun sign and you've got your ascendant. So have a look at that. So your first card, Capricorns, is super independent and financially trying to get yourself sorted there, but you've got this. You're in a good financial secure position, very kind, you're very loving, you're very supportive of people, and you might find this weekend, because this is your card, you might find this weekend, Capricorns, that you are there for others, that you're helping others, either getting on track of their lives, you're supporting them, you're giving them some good, sound, practical advice. You've also got the money card here as well. So both of these are earth signs that connect to Capricorns too. So as well, Capricorn, you could be finding that you're clearing your debts, clearing your balance, that you're getting your finances and your money just in order so that you feel a lot more freer. Now you could be looking at voluntary work or some charity work as well. And you're really wanting to help others, and you're thinking, you know, there's something more that you can do, or surely there's a bigger picture to what it is you're doing. You'll want to put in the practical element, you're super independent, but there's this need to sort of share. And as I'm talking about independence around you, Capricorns, I'm also feeling a vibe to let other people help you as well. Try not to overdo the independence, try and be a little bit flexible, and maybe back down a tiny bit so that you can get other people to help you as well as much you help them. This card can come in when there's a bonus or some money where it's going to be paid out. Be careful if you're giving it away, because you may not get it back. And if you're going to be borrowing any money, Capricorns don't like to borrow money, but if you are going to be borrowing any money, make sure you can pay it back, which you're pretty savvy there, so Capricorns. But this would indicate that, you know, maybe a little bit of a flush coming, but you'll be using it sensible to clear debt, to pay balance, or to help others there. Sharing energies, being practical with your energy, sharing is caring there for you, Capricorns. Okay, let's have a little look. So we've got some Capricorns there. Jackie, I'm a Capricorn, no card is spot on. Kirsty, I'm rubbish at letting others help. I know it's hard. Does that mean I'm going to win the Euro Millions? Well, I would have expected, if you were going to win money, I would have expected the Wheel of Fortune to come up. But this may be in for a little line of a bonus there. Okay, we're moving into Aquarius now. Let's see what the energy is for Aquarians. Great card. Aces are always beginnings. Now, this is a new beginning on a practical level, so it could be work initiated that's coming in for you Aquarians. It could be that, again, you're going to get some money given to you. This would be a better money card. This would be like a lump sum, or an offer to do with property, or an offer to do with work, where there will be some extra money coming in for you here. And the offer could come out of the blue this weekend, Aquarius. So you might think, oh, I don't know what she's on about now. Then over the weekend there's some good news, but it indicates new financial gain and a new home, anything to do with property or material things around you. It could be even to do a new car, but it indicates you've got the money, or there will be an offer of finances coming to you to be able to help you. This is a great card to indicate. For me, it's got a 12-month vibe, so even though Aquarians were talking about this weekend, it could be the start of something that's going to grow over the next 12 months for you, that's got a material aspect there. Whatever area it is though, whether it's work, whether it's relationships, whether it's health, whatever it is, it's all about practicalness and kind of grounding, and that's not really you Aquarians. You're away with your own thoughts, so there's grounded energy. There's like, not serious, but you know, you need to be sensible this weekend with some practical thoughts. Let's have a look on our last one for the weekend, Pisces. What do we have for Pisces? Patience, Pisces. You're very good at having patience. Pisces, You know that you just go with the flow. You can get balance. It's asking you to have balance with yourself over the weekend and with whatever's going on. And there's this trust element as well, trusting that you know you've got a long way ahead of you, so you've got plenty of time to do things. Doing things in moderation, it's a big card, it's a major card, so it's an important message. Doing things in moderations, but getting that balance, whether it's work and fun, whether it's home and going out, whether it's, I don't know, whatever, you'll know. But doing things where there's a balance. Too much of one thing isn't going to be good for you this weekend, Pisces. You need to get a balance there. And for me, this can sometimes come up in a health area. So it's about getting a balance with your health. Doing something that's going to bring your health to a little bit more better, really, a little bit more better. Does that make sense? To a better alignment, and to get that flow of energy for your own mental health, particularly, and emotional health there. It's the healing card for me, that one comes in. All right, so that is your tarot scopes for all your signs for the weekend. So have a fabulous Friday, everybody, whatever your plans are. And like I said, I'm off to the beach tomorrow, and then I might even go down the beach tonight because it's going to be such a lovely evening. I think I'll take a bike ride and do a little bit of naked swimming in a quiet bit. I'm not going to tell people where, obviously, but can't beat a little bit of naked swimming, can you? It just feels so nice, liberating, and obviously it's all hidden, so that's a good thing. Anyway, Sunday I'm off to Tower Park, splash pool, wherever that, in pool, going to take my little Ollie over there, and we're going to have a good day in the flumes. I love it there. I went last year. It's really good fun. It's a great day out if you want to take, if you've got kids. Actually, even if you haven't got kids, it's a really good, if you like the flumes and stuff and water. It's a fantastic day out. So that's my Sunday. And then Monday, I will come back on Monday, but I do have some fun things planned for me on Monday. So guys, have a fabulous weekend. Enjoy all the energy. Be kind to yourself. Remember what I said about that Lion's Gate and your chakras maybe being, it's kind of loosely termed that, but your energy fields, you might find that you are getting a bit more awakened with things becoming a bit clearer, and you might find that your dreams are a bit crazy, so really pay attention to them. I'm not one for reading dream books. I think I'm one for more feeling how it feels. I kind of wake up and I just go with how it feels. And I say last night it was quite profound, my dream. So have a look at your dreams this weekend. I am in the shops today if you want to swing by for some cake or to have a look at the cards that we've got out on the table. And I should be taking bookings for readings from next Tuesday. So if you want to book one of those, you can message me. Have a fab weekend, guys. See you Monday, if not before. Take care, bye.